so they spit a lot, and they do it anywhere, everywhere, at any time, and that's what gets me factor. Hi. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. You're on Vibe with Shin, and today we'll be talking briefly about five things I don't like about China. So we'll be talking briefly about five things I don't appreciate about China. Alright, so as you know, well, some of you might know that I am currently in China. I've been here almost 15 months now, and I am an English oral teacher. So I currently teach grades 1 and 2 at a primary school, right? So, and the experience overall has been really good. It has been a really good experience. I'm learning a lot about China. I'm learning a lot about myself as well. Okay, so let's get into the video. Right, number 1, spitting. I hate that they spit a lot in China, and they do it everywhere. I don't know why I'm doing this video out in public where people are beside me and in front of me, and they probably speak English and understand and kind of side-eyeing me right now because they understand what I'm saying. But let's hope I'm not harassed today based on what I'll be saying. Okay, so number 1, spitting, right? So in China, the men, especially the older men, they spit a lot. I'm not sure why. My assumptions are, I think I need to do some research on this, but my assumption, one of my assumptions is that they smoke a lot. Because like in China, the men smoke a lot. So I'm thinking maybe it's some like inflammation, I don't know, and they have to get rid of it. You know, they have the urge to get rid of that. So they spit a lot, and they do it anywhere, everywhere, at any time, and that's what gets me. In Jamaica where I am from, they'll be like, I'm iggy for them, but it gets me so annoyed because like when they're about to do it, it starts from their toe and it comes up. And they make that sound, and they speak everywhere, and that gets me angry. So yeah, I don't like that. I think many foreigners would agree with me that they don't like the habit of men speaking anywhere at any time in China. So that's number 1. Number 2, the use of VPNs in China. So as foreigners, we will want to be so you know, we're foreigners, so we're used to Western apps such as WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, Gmail, Yahoo, anything that is foreign or is international. You're unable to use it in China without a VPN. And like as foreigners, we run a joke where we don't like type out the word VPN when we're talking like via message because it's kind of illegal. That's what we say, it's illegal. So we kind of use code words. So we kind of use code words to kind of relate that, hey, do you have like a VPN, or we kind of use like different words to kind of relay that information. If we're asking about like a VPN, what VPN to use, etc. So in fact, in China they have what we call a great firewall where they block applications from Western countries and all of that. So we have to use a VPN. The issue with the VPN now is that it's not efficient. So you're in the middle of a WhatsApp call, or you're on Instagram scrolling, you have like research to do, you have lesson plans to do, you're trying to download a video for work, for school, or whatever the case may be, and the VPN doesn't work. So the VPN helps you to browse like the Western applications, to go on Google, YouTube, Instagram, all of that. So you're in the middle of a WhatsApp call, and the call is not connected. So it's not efficient, but we have to like try get around it by maybe downloading like other VPNs, ask persons what's the best VPN, what VPN they use, etc. So the usage of VPN is second thing that I don't appreciate about being here in China. Number three, it would be not being able to send money outside of China easily. Like, I think it would benefit the country, China, in that, you know, it's keeping money in your country and it's best for the country. But as foreigners, we have to send remittances back home to our family or whatever the case may be, or if it's just for savings. But China makes it hard for us to do that. So, I mean, there are options. Like, there's an option where you can go to the bank, but when you go to the bank, you have to like get like a tax certificate. So the amount of money that you're paying, you have to prove that you paid tax on that money. You have to get like an employment contract. You have to get like so many documents, and we ain't got no time for that. Anybody got time for that? Do we? No, we don't. So we have to get all these documents, and sometimes we don't get through because sometimes we may go to like a bank branch, and they are not understanding what we're saying and all of that. In some cities, I've heard that there are like maybe Western Unions. Years before, I've heard that person saying that they've used that service before, but like currently, I don't think it's really working for us foreigners here. So what we do, like how we can send money out, is that some Jamaicans, they kind of link up with like some Chinese, which would be their friends, and what they do, so we pay a fee, and the Chinese would help that Jamaican or foreigner who is giving us that service to send money out of China. I don't know how they do it, but we will pay a fee, and they will ask how much money do you want to send, how much Chinese dollars do you want to send out, and we pay a fee based on the amount that we want to send out, and that's how we can send money. Let's go to number four. I would say the ignorance of Chinese. Like, I really hope these people don't know what I'm saying. Like they're like scared. Which is number four. Number four, the first thing that I don't appreciate, or it has been an annoyance, or I have had some difficulty with since being here in China, is the staring. And I'm getting it right now, like by this man beside me, in front of me, like they're like staring. Like when I just came to China, let me tell you a short experience, a quick experience that I had. When I just came to China, I was on the metro. I don't remember where I was going, and then this man just came over me. I was standing in the metro, and he just came beside me, like literally hugged me and took out his phone, and like I was about to take a selfie, and I was like really traumatized. I was like, what? Like, where is the personal space? And you don't do that, you don't know me. He was asking for a selfie, but he couldn't speak English, so he had his phone out. His hands are around my neck, and he was about to take a picture. But if like even before that experience, I would get scared down. But you see, when these people are staring, they are not moving their eyes. Like, you know, like in Jamaica, if you're looking at somebody for whatever reason, you would look, and then you look away. These people, they're staring bad. Like, they stare at you, like, and you're like, sometimes I kind of stare back to let them know how it feels, because like, come on, don't stare. It's rude to stare. Like, but Chinese people don't know that. But it's because they don't really see a lot of foreigners, not even foreigners, but black people a lot. So I think black people get it a lot. I think black people get it more. They stare at you. Let me tell you, black people here in China can't attest to it. They stare you down, they walk you down, they stare, they look, they take pictures, they take out their phones, and they secretly take pictures of you. And like, who wants their picture to be taken unsolicited? Like, nobody wants you to take a picture of them, and you don't ask. Some people, they will come to you, hey, some people will say, can I have a picture with you? Sometimes I say yes, and most times I say yes. Most times I do, but I think lately, I've been saying like no, or like walking away or whatever, but that's really annoying. So yeah, the staring and the taking of pictures without my permission. And the last one, number five, I think number five would be a big one, and that's the discrimination. And I think it's because of ignorance. I think it kind of relates to the fourth dislike. Because they don't see a lot of black people, and they have this idea in their head of what black people are like, and it's a long story. That's like maybe probably for our next video. So it has a lot of psychological factors, social Chapter. Hi! Hi! Hello, Nina. Okay. What? Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, I think it's because of ignorance. They have this idea of black people, and then they kind of pour it out on us when they see us. So like, it's like discrimination / racism. That's it. And that's a long story, but that's the fifth one that I don't like.
So guys, I thought I would explain this part, number 5, a little bit more. So in China, I feel like there's a huge disparity between foreigners and Chinese. Okay, yes, the language barrier, but mostly I think it's just how they perceive foreigners. First of all, Chinese generally, they put people who don't look like them in one general. The term they mean, like they use the term foreigners. So you could be foreigner. So you could be black, you could be white. You're a foreigner. Once you're black, they feel like you're from Africa, which is not a country, it's a continent. Once you're white, they will maybe say, oh, you're from America or maybe Russia, just like countries that they know. So because of I don't know what they see maybe on the, via the media and so forth, they have stereotypes of foreigners, especially black people, and because of this, they so an example of discrimination / racism, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic here in China, you'll be walking and they'll cover their nose or they'll walk far away and just stupid things like that. So that's what I mean, which is just crazy. And you will have this practice mainly from the older folks. So yeah, so that's what I meant by discrimination / racism. It's an ongoing conversation here in China, and much more needs to be done in terms of educating the population about what is not appropriate and what is appropriate. And I think China has a long way to go in this regard. I've definitely met so many persons on the road, really nice people, both females and males, and no discrimination. And it just, as I said, it's mainly because of ignorance and just what the limited the limited information and that they are privy to, and just what they see on social media. So yeah.
My experience here in China has been a really good one so far. If I was to rate it out of 10, hi. Yeah, staring and I say hi. So see, some people would run this man, right there, I don't know. So he wants to stare at me, but he doesn't want to look at you, right? Anyway, so if I should grade my experience out of 10, I would give it so far a 8. And yeah, but I've been learning a lot. I've been meeting lots of people and learning a lot about myself, just seeing the world